YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Manny Fresh coming back at you with another video here on YouTube. Today, the video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to talk about some things, going to get real with you guys, you know. So I started this content creation journey probably, it's September now, probably back in April. I really started getting into content creation. And even then, it was just streaming. I wasn't really putting out a lot of YouTube content, a lot of videos. And it's not until probably the last 2, 3 months that I really started focusing on putting out YouTube videos, putting out TikToks, putting out, other video that is discoverable that will eventually lead people to my stream. You know, that is, the ultimate goal, to get the viewers, to get the people in your stream, to get the people interacting, just kind of grow and build your community. That's the goal. And I see a lot of these videos on YouTube or on TikTok as like tips for small content creators or people just starting out. And I want to know if those are true, because a lot of the times that the people that put those videos out already have a good audience. They already have a good community. Like, they've already built their community, and they're like trying to give back, I guess, on what worked for them. But I tend to disagree with those videos sometimes, because what worked for one person isn't going to necessarily work for another person. What works for me isn't necessarily going to work for you. But I thought it'd be cool to kind of document the journey, you know? So this is kind of what this series is. It's, my life as a content creator. I'm not doing it full time yet. I haven't made it that far in my career yet. That's the goal, hopefully, to make it one day where I can do this full time and put out just a bunch of content constantly, because I love it. I enjoy it. So let's kind of get into it. Let's talk about, the first thing that everybody wants to talk about. What's your equipment like? What's your setup like? What's the thing that excuse me. What's the thing that helps you do all this stuff? And for me, my equipment might be different than what you have, but that doesn't mean that you can't be a content creator as well. When I started out, I had one PC, a webcam, and that was about it. So, again, my equipment doesn't mean that that's what you need to do with what you have to do. So, this is my first attempt at putting some B-roll in. Okay, now you guys saw the video. Yeah, guys saw the video. I'm leaving that in. Now you guys saw my equipment. So I have a gaming PC and a streaming PC. What that basically means is I have one PC that is dedicated to just playing my games. It has all my games on there, and that's the only thing this PC is worried about, so it can put out the best gaming experience possible. My second PC over here is completely dedicated to streaming, and this is also the PC I use to edit my own videos. Yes, I edit my own videos. That's why sometimes it's not always the best, but I'm learning every day, and hopefully one day I can make some really cool, awesome videos. Quick side note on that. I think editing your own videos is a really good start and a really good place to be, because you learn more things as you go along. I think a good rule is to try one new thing, whether it's a transition, whether it's adding text to a video. Just try one new thing every video, and before you know it, you're going to be making amazing videos. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. So my streaming PC over here is dedicated solely to streaming and editing my content. With that, it doesn't have to be super high powered. You don't need to go, off the wall and get like a 3090 or anything. If you have the money, go for it. But you don't need something super high end for that. Just something that's gonna let you stream at, for me, 1080p, and is gonna have no problem putting out, rendering content. So I play on mouse and keyboard. Sometimes I do switch back to controller when I play. For controller, I have the Xbox Elite Series 2. Okay, got the 4 paddles on the back. Raised thumbstick and control freak. I like this controller. I think it's better than a Scuff or like a lot of the other controllers, because I know people that have had scuffs tend to say that there's stick drift and the quality isn't the best. But I found that controller, it fits my hands really well, and I like it. I think the paddles are probably the best out there right now. Keyboard wise, Rocat Vulcan TKL Pro, um, just kind of a basic Steel Series. I think Steel Series Arox mouse. You know, it's lightweight. I think it's pretty good. Um, for the streaming computer, I have just a basic iBuyPower mouse, nothing too crazy, and then I have a Corsair MK2 keyboard, I believe. I believe that's what it was. And you know, it's pretty basic stuff, you know. If you want to know like the full specs of my gaming PC and my streaming PC, I'll put that down below in the description. See that? It's called a plug. Put it down below in the description. I'll put the specs for everything out there. Monitor wise, just kind of an Asus monitor. They're all kind of the same, 144 hertz, 1 millisecond response time. This second PC over here is just a basic Acer 60 hertz monitor, nothing super crazy. I don't need it to be crazy. I just need it for my OBS and my chat and all that stuff. Nothing too crazy. I have what's that thing called? Go XLR Mini. That's what it is. That's what it's called. I have a Go XLR Mini. That's what's running the audio from my gaming computer to my streaming computer. HyperX headset. Basic ring lights that I got from Walmart. Nothing super crazy. The color you see in the back is just some RGB lamps that I got off Amazon. I'll put those down in the description too if you want to check them out. It's nothing too crazy, you know. The crazy. Oh, I guess I should say, because I'm speaking into it too, right? This is probably my favorite piece of equipment. My Rode Pod mic. It's a dynamic microphone, which, if you don't know the difference between dynamic and a condenser mic is what people use when they're like in a studio in a soundproof room, you know. And then a dynamic mic is like a microphone that you'd use at a concert. I like it because it takes a lot of the background noise off. I have a fan here in my room with me, so you don't hear the fan because of the dynamic microphone, but you have to be kind of up close to it sometimes. But yeah, I like the Rode Pod mic. You know, again, I'll put a link to that down. I think it's one of the best, cheapest mics that you can get. I wouldn't say cheap, but it's the best bang for your buck microphone, in my opinion. So that's kind of the whole setup I have, you know, and this video is kind of like an introduction. I kind of got to it, kind of sped through it a little bit. If you guys have any questions, man, I want to talk to other small content creators or up and coming content creators or whatever the hell you want to call yourself. I just call myself a content creator, period. You know, if you guys want to talk, if you guys want to talk about, you know, equipment or video editing software. Oh, yeah, I use DaVinci Resolve 17. It's free. It's pretty much can do everything else. It pretty much can do everything that any other program can do. I think if you want to buy the pro version of DaVinci Resolve, you get a couple more stuff, but I've had no issues with the free version. So, as I was saying, if you guys want to talk about anything, I'm streaming here on YouTube. I'll put the dates and times and everything down below, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. here Pacific time. Come on by. Talk to me about anything, man. You know, whether you're somebody that just wants to start out or you're somebody that has been doing this for a while, you know, let's talk about it. Let's see what's working for people and what's not working for people. Let's see if we can help each other. Let's talk, man. Let's talk about equipment. Let's talk about everything, you know. Thank you guys. I know this video's kind of been rambling up and down, kind of a talking head video, you know, but I just kind of wanted to put it out there and wanted to try something different and see how it goes. I think as I progress further and further, these videos are going to get better, obviously. So if you've watched this video, I appreciate it. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe, like the video. Liking the video beats the algorithm, gets the video out to more people, gets the video out to more creators or people who want to be creators. You know, I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.